Welcome back to Car Show 1, the channel where history, passion, and the future of cars collide. If you love discovering the legends of the past and imagining how they'll transform in the coming years, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a name that carries prestige, elegance, and undeniable heritage, the Nissan Cedric. For decades, the Cedric was Nissan's proud symbol of luxury, refinement, and advanced technology. Now, we're going to explore what a 2026 Nissan Cedric could look like if Nissan decided to revive this iconic sedan for a new generation. Buckle up, because this ride takes us from the elegance of the 1960s all the way into the electrified future of the mid-2020s. To understand the 2026 Cedric, we first need to step back in time. The Cedric was born in 1960, created as Nissan's answer to the growing demand for premium sedans in Japan. Unlike sporty models like the Skyline or the Z, the Cedric was not about aggressive performance. Instead, it was about grace, presence, and sophistication. In the 1960s and 70s, the Cedric was considered the pinnacle of Japanese executive cars, competing against Toyota's Crown. By the late 60s, models like the Cedric Special 6 carried Italian-inspired styling, thanks to Pininfarina, and boasted inline-6 engines that delivered smooth, dignified performance. The Cedric wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It was what high-ranking executives, government officials, and business elites chose to be chauffeured in. Through the 1980s and 1990s, the Cedric continued to evolve. It adopted boxier designs that reflected the era's love for squared-off luxury. It offered powerful V6 engines, plush interiors, and advanced technology for its time. Features like electronic climate control, early navigation systems, and smooth automatic transmissions made the Cedric a true flagship. But as the 2000s arrived, the luxury sedan market shifted. Nissan began focusing more on global models like the Maxima and Infinity's lineup, and sadly, the Cedric nameplate was retired in 2004. For many, that felt like the end of an era. But here's where the story gets exciting. Nissan has committed to releasing 30 new models by 2026, with more than half being electrified. That means hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and full EVs. With this bold vision for the future, many enthusiasts are asking, why not bring back a legendary name like Cedric? A 2026 Nissan Cedric could bridge the gap between Nissan's historic luxury sedan tradition and its ambitious electrified future. Now, let's imagine what this revival could look like. The 2026 Cedric would be a large, four-door executive sedan. Its design language would merge modern minimalism with touches of retro elegance. Instead of the boxy look of the 80s Cedric, the new one would carry long, sweeping lines that emphasize its length and luxury. Think of slim LED headlights, a clean and aerodynamic silhouette, and a bold front end that hints at power without being flashy. Unlike Nissan's sportier models like the Z or GTR, the Cedric would exude quiet confidence. This is a car designed for executives, professionals, and anyone who values comfort and prestige as much as performance. Step inside, and the interior would be the true masterpiece. The 2026 Cedric would offer a cabin that feels like a lounge on wheels. Imagine soft leather seats with heating, cooling, and massage functions, polished wood or brushed aluminum trim, ambient lighting that adjusts with your mood, and a panoramic roof to bring in natural light. The dashboard would be fully digital, but not overwhelming. A large central display would handle navigation, entertainment, and climate, while a sleek digital cluster gives the driver all the vital information. Rear passengers would enjoy just as much luxury, with their own climate controls, entertainment screens, and reclining seats. In fact, in true Cedric fashion, the rear seat experience would be just as important as the driver's seat. Now let's talk about the heart of the 2026 Cedric. In keeping with Nissan's electrification strategy, it would likely come as a fully electric sedan. A dual-motor setup could provide all-wheel drive, delivering between 400 and 500 horsepower. That would mean smooth, silent acceleration, with 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds, plenty fast for a luxury sedan. The range would likely fall between 350 and 400 miles on a single charge, making it competitive with rivals like the Tesla Model S or Mercedes EQS. And with Nissan's advanced battery technology, fast charging could give you 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes. For those markets not fully ready to embrace EVs, Nissan could also offer a hybrid version of the Cedric. This model might feature a 3.0-liter inline-6 engine paired with an electric motor, providing both traditional power and electric efficiency. This would appeal to buyers who still enjoy the sound and feel of an internal combustion engine but want the benefits of electrification. The driving experience would be refined and composed. Adaptive air suspension would ensure a smooth ride, soaking up bumps and imperfections with ease. Steering would be precise but light, perfect for city driving, while still offering stability at high speeds on the highway. Advanced driver assistance systems would make long journeys effortless. Imagine features like hands-free highway driving, automatic lane changes, and intelligent cruise control, all seamlessly integrated into the driving experience. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Cedric would likely sit in the $60,000 to $80,000 range. That would put it above Nissan's mainstream sedans like the Altima and Maxima, but below Infinity's flagship models. Essentially, it would be a bridge between Nissan and Infinity, a way for Nissan to re-establish itself in the premium sedan market without stepping on Infinity's toes. Why would Nissan bring back the Cedric now? Well, in a world dominated by SUVs, a sedan like this would stand out. Luxury sedans may not sell in massive numbers, but they make a statement about a brand's capabilities. By reviving Cedric, Nissan would be telling the world that it hasn't forgotten its heritage, that it still values elegance and craftsmanship, and that it can blend tradition with innovation. The Cedric could become Nissan's showcase for luxury EV technology, just as it once was a showcase for Japanese engineering excellence. Of course, we need to be realistic. Nissan hasn't confirmed a Cedric revival yet. Their focus for 2026 is on electrification, SUVs, and global volume models like the Rogue, Navara, and Leaf. But car enthusiasts know that automakers sometimes surprise us. Just look at how Toyota revived the Supra or how Acura brought back the Integra. Nostalgia sells, and the Cedric has decades of history to draw from. Imagine seeing a 2026 Cedric glide silently down the road, carrying the spirit of its predecessors into a new era. It would be a car that honors its past while embracing the future, a car that executives would be proud to own, families would love to ride in, and enthusiasts would admire for its timeless elegance. The Cedric's story is about more than just one car. It's about Nissan's ability to innovate while respecting tradition. It's about showing that luxury can be redefined for the modern age. And if Nissan does bring it back, the Cedric could once again become a symbol, not just of Japanese craftsmanship, but of how heritage can guide the road to the future. So, what do you think? Should Nissan bring back the Cedric as a fully electric, luxury sedan in 2026, or should it return as a hybrid that blends old-school charm with new-school tech? Would you like to see the classic Pininfarina styling cues return, or should Nissan completely reinvent the design for the modern era? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your vision for the Cedric's future. This has been Car Show 1, your home for exploring the most legendary cars from past, present, and future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the possible revival of the Nissan Cedric, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss our next video. Until next time, keep your engines running, your imagination alive, and remember, the best cars are the ones that tell a story.